Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 8 of Age of Engineering. And we have a lot of stuff to get done this episode, so let's just jump right into it. Although it looks like the sun is setting, so maybe we should start the episode with a nap. Oh, maybe the sun's rising. Who knows? I've lost track of time. So the first thing I wanted to do today was upgrade this bag. I have a lot of tools that I'm carrying around in it. Oh, that's not the way to do it. So I'd like to have a little more space. Or I'm completely wrong. Bag. Tier 2. Upgrade. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's just, yeah. So upgrade that, and there we go. Now we have more space to store more tools and more things so that my inventory will be less of a mess. Yeah, I know. That's funny. So, oh, it is getting dark. Let's take a nap. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to do today is make an Energizer. Now to make the Energizer, you need an iron casing. I already showed you guys how to make the iron casing last episode, so I just went ahead and made one. Let's set this to extrude. Put some gold ingots in there. And while that's cooking up, let's go over here, take the redstone, hit the button, and we get Ristonia crystals. Nice. Oops. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Basic coils. As the name might suggest, one of the basic building blocks for actual additions machines. The cool thing about getting gold cable is that you get 4 cables per in the metal former, which I think is awesome. It's way better than the, 2 or 3 you get for other stuff. Okay, so now that we have 2 advanced coils, let's look up this recipe. Iron casing, check. 2 advanced coils, check. 4 Ristonia crystals, check. Yay! So the purpose of an Energizer, we'll put it right there, is, as it sounds, to energize things. It transfers power from the machine into whatever you need it to. Whether that is batteries, or in this case, we're finally going to get some RF power back into these dark boots. Thank goodness, because I really did not want to lose these. While those are charging, let's set up for our next project, which is not that. So the thing that I want to do today is to, besides the Energizer, I want to make the Empower so that we can make a bronze item casing, I believe is what it's called. Bronze, or maybe it's a sturdy item casing. Casing. Okay, here it is. Sturdy casing. It triggers age 4, but it also will allow us to build forestry machines, which we're really going to need. So to do that, we need the Empower. But to make the Empower, we need iron casings, display stands, fairly simple, straightforward to make. But we also need a battery. We need the double battery, which requires a single battery, which requires an energy module. And the energy module requires a scientific calculator, which is a different kind of calculator than the one that we have right now, a power cube, and also purified coal. You get purified coal from putting enriched coal and an enriched gold ingot into a scientific calculator. To get enriched coal, you need to combine coal coke and coal dust. Coal dust is grown from prune seeds. Prune seeds can only be grown inside a greenhouse. Prune. Yep, it has to be planted with well, in the calculator mod, you have to use the advanced greenhouse, but in this particular version, it also works in a basic greenhouse. Thank goodness. So, the first thing we're going to want to do is get this scientific calculator going. This should be everything that we need. And of course, to make the scientific calculator, you need the regular calculator. So let's get started. Okay, scientific calculator. We need 4 enriched gold ingots, which are smelted enriched gold, which you make in the calculator. Oh, not in a crafting station. Wow. There we have 4 enriched gold. Throw that over in the electric furnace and let that smelt up. Oh, as you can see, also between the episodes, I went back to the Nether, gathered up some resources, some glowstone, and I put a roof, or a second floor at least, on the house. So now it can rain and we won't get wet. Okay, and those are done. That was fast. Next we need a calculator screen. Grab a piece of redstone. We need reinforced stone, which, if you'll remember, is just cobblestone and wood. And then we need 2 calculator assemblies. So we need 8 buttons. We need 2 of these steel mechanical components. And voila! And that's it. That's our scientific calculator. Now this stores a little bit more power than the regular calculator. So we'll just throw it in here and let it charge. How's this doing? Oh, look at that. Almost halfway. It'll be a relief to have those charged up again. Okay, so scientific calculator. Charging. Check. Next, let's go on to building the greenhouse. And this is everything we should need for it. Greenhouse. Alright, so we need 4 enriched gold ingots again. We need crystallized canola seeds, industrial hemp seeds, a reinforced iron block, prune seeds, and some peat. Let's once again get this cooking up. To make the crystallized canola seeds, it's really easy. You just throw canola seeds in front of the laser, and there you go. They become crystallized. So to get peat, you actually have to make something called bog earth. And I'll show you the recipe for that. It's 4 sand and 4 dirt or podzol around a bucket of water, and you get 6 bog earth out of that. Now when you get the bog earth, what you have to do is kind of plonk it down near some water, and this is what it looks like when you first put it down. You have to wait, and it can take a long time for this to change, but when it does change, it'll look like this. See how it's all nice and rich and dark? And you can just dig that up and you get peat. We just need one of those. Okay, and back inside. So, greenhouse. We need 9 reinforced iron ingots. Oop, calculator. So we have 9 wood, 9 stone, and then add that with 9 iron ingots, and we get a reinforced iron block. Cool. Okay, so we have the peat, we have the enriched gold, we have the reinforced iron block, we have some hemp seeds that I got just from breaking tall grass, we have the crystallized canola seeds. The last thing that we need are the prune seeds. Now, to get the prune seeds, you need to combine coal coke and broccoli seeds in a calculator. To get the broccoli seeds, you just combine regular seeds and pumpkin seeds. I happen to have some pumpkins that I found in the mining dimension. Oh, and again, I'm trying to do it in the crafting station. That is a bad habit. Okay, pumpkin seeds, regular seeds. 10 broccoli seeds, perfect. 10 broccoli seeds plus 10 coal coke equal 10 prune seeds. Nice. And the reason that I have 10 is because we're going to use 1 to build the greenhouse, and then we're going to plant 9 of them in the greenhouse. And it looks like it's getting dark again, so let's take a quick nap. Another beautiful morning. Okay, let's see. So I believe we have everything we need. Yep, basic greenhouse. Yay! So the basic greenhouse needs a little bit of space. So I have this like kind of nice flat area right here I think would be perfect to set it up. So when you right click on it, it shows you this interface, and it shows you it has these buttons here that you can push to automatically build the greenhouse for you. It is a structure, it actually takes up space. You can rebuild it, you can demolish it, and this is where the resources go. So for resources, it needs, I can't remember exactly, I think it's like 18 logs and like 56 steps and planks, or you can look it up. I'm not entirely sure. We'll put the prune seeds in there. And now there's one thing we're missing. Power. It has 0 RF. This needs power to function. So, to fix that, you just gotta love going down the rabbit hole. We are going to get this together. And I can actually put these seeds away so they're not in the way anymore. So for power, the greenhouse doesn't require a whole lot of it, but it does require a constant source. So the kind of generator that I want to use is a passive generator called a thermoelectric generator. And what this does is it creates power based on temperature differences. So if you have this block down, if you put like, say, lava on one side and water on the other, or if you put a block of uranium on one side and ice on the other, then the temperature difference is what creates the power. So the recipe for this is pretty easy. It just needs some steel ingots, some constantan plates, and a copper coil block. To get constantan, you just combine copper dust and nickel grit. You can get copper dust by grinding down copper ingots in the macerator, or you can just use the crushed copper ore that you get from putting the ore in. So there's constantan grit, and you just cook that up. You don't need the rest of that. Okay, so while those cook up, we'll work on the copper coil block. Copper coil block requires 8 LV wire coils and 1 Inori crystal. An Inori crystal is simply hitting an iron ingot with the laser. Easy peasy. And for the copper plates, for the copper wires that go around the LV wire coils, you need 4 copper wire around a stick. To get the copper wire, you use either engineer's wire cutter or shears on a copper plate. I don't have the wire cutters, but I do have a pair of shears. And since they both produce the same amount, which is 1 per plate, I know. I'm just going to go ahead and use the shears. And then put sticks in the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And LV wire coil. Perfect. And there's our copper coil block. So all we need now is 3 steel and the 5 constantan plate. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have plenty of constantan cooked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw that in there. And while we're waiting for those to get done, actually, I'm going to cook up 2 blocks of clay. Because the next thing we're going to need are connectors. Oops. Not HV. LV connectors. Yep. The LV wire connectors. And that takes 3 copper ingots, 2 Restonia crystals, and some hardened clay. This is what allows the machine to connect to the power source. And then I'll show you when we get there. I'm actually going to need some more copper wire, I think. Okay, the constantan plates are done. So let's go back to thermo. There we go. Awesome. I am short. So let's roll out. For some reason, I think I thought I would only need 1 copper wire. That was silly. I'll need a stick too. And these should roll up quite quickly. Oh, 1 more. My goodness. You think you're prepared. All right. So 1 more set of copper wires. Nice. Okay. These should be done. So we have the hardened clay. We just turn this redstone. It would actually be way more energy efficient if I just turned everything. If I hit everything with the laser at once, but I'm all. There we go. LV wire connector. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's get a bucket out so we can get some lava. Because for now, I'm just going to run this one off lava. It doesn't seem to be too much of a point of running it off anything else. Don't want to waste the uranium or anything. So let's put it right here. And we'll put the lava here and the water here. So LV wire connector, and then another one on the bottom of this. And then we take the LV wire coil and we go like this, right click to right click. Now, when this machine is actually producing power, it will provide it to the greenhouse. Lava bucket. And let's go get some water. Like that. Oh, and the thing about the thermoelectric generator is the hot side and the cold side have to be directly across from each other. And why are you not? Oh, there we go. So you can see the power's coming in, which is awesome. And where did my dirt go? And then we can just cover this over because we're never going to have to touch it again. Hopefully. We just have to wait for this to charge to a certain point. I don't remember exactly how much energy it needs, so we'll just let it go. So while that's charging, the next thing that we can do is I want to make, so the greenhouse needs power and it needs carbon dioxide to really grow things efficiently. So what I want to do is create a lantern or a gas lantern from calculator, because that will it'll burn off the oxygen and up the level of CO2 within the greenhouse. So to make a gas lantern, you need 2 regular lanterns inside a calculator. To make a regular lantern, you need a torch and a reinforced iron ingot. And of course, to make, not in the crafting station. To make the reinforced iron ingot, you need reinforced stone, iron, there we go, 2 torches, 2 lanterns, lantern plus lantern equals gas lantern. And it looks like it's getting dark again. So let's take a nap. Okay. Let's see, how are we doing? 42. I still don't think that's enough. So while that's going on, let's leave this stuff out here. And let's start working. Let's start working on the things that we need for the Empower. Put this stuff away in our newly improved bag. So here we go. Okay. To make the Empower, again, I've made 2 iron casings ahead of time. I'm going to throw all this gold in here. And then this time I'm actually going to be smart and zap it all at once. Okay, so to get started, we need to make the display stands. And for that, we need 30 blocks of quartz. 15 of them we're just going to set aside, and then the other 15 we're going to turn into slabs, and then chiseled quartz blocks, because we need a total of 5 display stands. One to build the Empower itself, and the rest go around the Empower. You'll see when we get there. We also need advanced coils, aesthetic green blocks, and aesthetic quartz. And as you can see, aesthetic green blocks are made by zapping chiseled quartz blocks, and the other one, aesthetic quartz, is just made by zapping regular quartz blocks. So let's go over here, drop these down, hit them with the laser, and not get what we needed. Okay, I must have picked them back up before the laser hit them. That's okay. Zap. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we're doing good on gold cable. So, display stand, advanced coil, basic coil. 7 basic coils. We'll make the 5 advanced coils for now. And cool, 5 display stands. Those are the easy part. The difficult part is the Empower. Okay, so we have the Rustonia crystal, the iron casings, and the display stand. We just need the battery, which will need 2 more advanced coils. Bang. Okay. So while we're waiting, we can also make the power cube, which is just the compressed coal balls, a block of redstone, and some cobblestone. Remind me how to make these? Okay. Actually, I'm going to have to... Whoops. Don't throw my bag on the ground. Looks like I'm going to have to macerate some coal. I should just need 2 of these. I believe that should be sufficient. Coal dust. What happened there? I'll need 2 pieces of flint. There we go. Flint, coal dust, coballs into the compressor. And let's put together a redstone block. Oops. See, what else did I need? That's it. So as soon as these are done, we can go ahead and make a power cube. Power cube. Okay. Perfect. How is this charging, by the way? Oh, good. This is completely charged up now. It has 2000 RF stored, which is great. Let's go ahead and put that one back in. And let's see how our greenhouse is doing. Okay. It looks about halfway done. I'm going to cut here and come back when it's completely full, just in case. I don't want it to stop halfway through building. So I will bring you back in a couple minutes. See you then. Welcome back! I didn't realize how long this episode was running, so unfortunately I don't think we'll be able to get to building the Empowerer today. But I do want to get this greenhouse built at least, so in between episodes it can produce all the coal dust that we will need. So it's not exactly full, but I think it should be full enough. So we'll just click on build, and there it goes. Whee! That is so cool. And you can see inside. So it should actually plant the seeds. I'm not sure why it's not. Anyway, so the chest here, this will eject all of the stuff from the seeds. If we put it in like that. No? Maybe it needs the lantern before it'll... And this needs fuel, by the way, so why won't you plant the seeds? Huh. I don't know. I think it's supposed to automatically plant them. Well, it's definitely time to end this episode. I will try and figure out what's wrong with this in between episodes. And I'm also going to build more of those thermoelectric motors and put them down underneath the floor so that when we do build the Empower next episode, we'll have plenty of power with which to power the Empower. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye!